Good morning, it's Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards, and this is our card for today. We are using this designer series paper. It's flowers for every season, and there are some beautiful colors in here. All flowers, and there's some Christmassy ones. And this is the back of them. I've got several different cards where I use these. So let's get started. I'll tell you the sizes that I used. You can get 2 cards out of one 6x6 sheet using this design. And I've already glued this on here. This is the Just Jade. And the cardstock size is 4 3/8 by 3 1/8, and the designer series paper is 4 1/4 by 3. And this particular paper is directional, so you want to make sure you put it on there right side up. And then for the stamp set on this one, I used the sentiments from Flowering Blooms. I used this on the outside. And then I used for this piece, which is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, Whisper White, I used the Bricks embossing folder, and this is the thick one. For the tag on this one and this one, I used, this is from Tasteful Labels Dies, and it's this one right here, this little flag image. And let's see what else. This piece of Whisper White is 4 7/8 by 3 1/8, and I just took a piece of the bottom that I cut off of the 6x6 strip. I cut that off before I cut this. And this is 3 5/8 by 7/8. Yes. And then I stamped this and this one with Misty Moonlight, the sentiments. The ribbon is the Just Jade ribbon, and this is the in colors. The card base is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4, and it is Bumblebee. I think that's everything that I used. On this one right here for the sentiments, I used Peaceful Moments, Wishing You Every Happiness, and the happy birthday came from let's see, I got it over here, A Wish for Everything. So this came from A Wish for Everything, and that's a 2 stamp set. So let's get started on this card. It's the same identical layout, just different sentiments is all. On the inside of this one, I did a little different. I took this stamp set and I stamped just Your Kindness, and then I got it inked up, and then I inked up the other half, or you can cut it. I don't like cutting my stamps. I put the Is So Appreciated underneath, and then I stamped this with Very Versailles. I used this image, and for the flowers I took the Special Someone and used just the flower in the outline, and then the colored in part to put the flowers on there. So that's how I did the inside of this one, just so you know that it was different. So all we're going to do is glue our brick. One of the things I did with this brick embossing folder to make it kind of stand out more is I lightly sprayed it with water before I ran it through the embossing machine, and it gives it a little bit more definition. You can take a sponge dauber and kind of daub with gray, sponge it with light gray ink, but I kind of liked it just white. And then I glued this on here, and then I took my ribbon, tied it around a bottle that I have. Put this on here so it doesn't dry up. And I wanted this towards the bottom, so I put a glue dot on there. You can put this wherever you want. I kind of liked it down towards the bottom, about maybe about an inch up, just like so. And then I trimmed the end of this off because it doesn't need to be that long. And we're going to tuck this around to the back and just put a piece of tape on each end, and that'll hold it in place. We don't want it coming off. Now you can certainly tie your ribbon around your card if you want. I find it easier for me if I just tie it around a bottle and then trim it up. Then we're going to take our sentiment, and I want it to be on this one. I think I'm going to have it kind of sticking off the edge, but let's go ahead and put this on the front of our card, and we're going to use Stampin' Dimensionals to do that. And I put quite a few. I don't want it sagging in the mail, so I put that many on there. And then we're going to just center this on the front of our card. I'm almost done working the job that I was temporarily doing. I'll get back to my normal routine before the end of this month, hopefully. Just going to center that on the front of the card, just like so. And then I took my sentiment and I used the minis because I'm going to center it over the top of that ribbon. And so I wanted to use the minis because now you could put one kind of in the center as well, because I didn't on that one, and you don't need to, I don't think. Oh, I thought I'd try it on this one. And then you can just put this on here, let it kind of hang over the edge of the card just slightly. Not too much, but you don't want your happy birthday to be covered up. So we can do that and kind of trim this a little bit and make the bow slightly smaller. That looks good. You could trim this off just a slight amount if you want. That way you know your happy birthday is not going to be covered up. Yeah, that looks good. One more thing, well, a couple more things. This goes on the inside. I'm just going to glue that to the inside of the card. I like to make a thank you card and then another sentiment like happy birthday or something, happy anniversary. So I have a variety of cards to mail out to people. So you put this on the inside. And then the last thing we're going to do, these are the in color enamel dots, and so we're going to put some of those, and I used yellow on my other card. You see? I put one up here. And then I just kind of randomly put them around on the card. It just adds a little more dimension to the card. Let's put this one. Where do you think? How about right there? There. And that's your cards for today. And then I have the next videos. They're similar sizes, maybe different stamp sets. I have these 2 cards. And so on my next video I'll show you what I used for these. It's from the same DSP paper, and this is just the back of one of them. Anyway, those are my cards. My card for today. If you click down on the little down arrow, you'll find my host code for September, and you can also go to my blog, and my host code is there, and you can order. And this month, if you I was giving away last month for anybody that did a $50 order. I was giving away a stamp set or a card kit, and I have 4 card kits and 3 stamp sets. I'll show you what they are here. So with a $50 order, you can choose either the little ladybug or this kerchief card kit. Like I said, I have 3 of these to give away and 4 of these. So the first 7 people get a free pick one of these items. So basically, it's first come, first serve on these 2 items. And then if I get more than 7 $50 orders after that, I'll be giving away a packet of the rhinestones. So that's your choice. If you don't want these, then you can have a package of the rhinestones. So you have a blessed day and have fun stamping. Oh, I forgot to tell you before I stop. There's a new, if you want to sign up as a demonstrator, there's a Stampin' Up! Is with your $99 the cost of the kit, which is you get $125 worth of product of your choice. They're also giving away some other items, and I'm not exactly sure right off the top of my head what they are, but I will put them in my blog what they are giving away when you sign up as a demonstrator in the month of September. So have a blessed day and have fun stamping.